Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ella, and if you just see my face for the first time, hey, hello, my name is Ella, and I'm a mommy YouTuber. So, guys, first of all, for all my returnees, my amazing subscribers, hello, thanks for showing me all the love up to now, even though I haven't been consistent. And for those of you that are new, hey, why don't you join this small amazing family of mine? I would really appreciate it. So guys, as you know from my previous video, guys, I did a live pregnancy test here, and it was positive. It was indeed positive. And before that video, I made a previous video where I, gave you guys some update on finding out I was pregnant before this February. I didn't know, it wasn't planned. They end up having a miscarriage, and it was really traumatic. It was bad, guys. It was bad. It's not like the way I'm saying it anyway, but I'm just trying to give you guys a recap for those of you that probably hadn't watched that video or didn't watch that video. So forward down to after the miscarriage, sorry, after the surgery. So after that, we had a surgery. Yeah, had to do one or two cleaning around the womb, to make sure the particles were out, because some particles of the baby and everything was there for like a couple of months. So yeah, we were finally allowed to start trying again. So after all of that, that's just literally the reason why I didn't use my unipers, because I just felt what happened was too serious for me to want to involve my unipers. So I decided to try something different, and I felt okay, why not go for Clomid? Even though I have heard some serious things about Clomid, some side effects and this and that, I still have to take my time to read about it at night, and to also go on YouTube, watch other moms that have also had Clomid, their experiences, and then also go on TikTok, watch other moms that have also had Clomid and stuff, and yada yada. I have to put everything together, and after that, I was like, okay, I decided to just cross my heart and boom, go ahead and use Clomid for that cycle in order to get pregnant and assist my body in ovulating, because I asked my doctor after this whole thing and I eventually do have my menstruation, am I going to ovulate? And she was like, no, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because your body has gone through a lot and it's just the first period, so ovulation might not be possible and stuff. And I was so eager and I was so desperate. Before, I don't think I was even planning on getting pregnant this year, but from being pregnant and also losing the baby, that I myself and my husband and my children has grown so much attachment to. We didn't even know the gender, but we gave the baby a name, and we always refer to the baby with that same name. Whenever my husband is talking to my tummy, my kids are talking to me, they always use the name for the baby, even though we don't even know the gender, you know. So there was so much attachment. So when I did lose the baby, I was like, I want my baby back. I want my baby back. Like right now, I want to get pregnant right now. I want my baby back. I started praying. I started putting it on tabs on my laptop. Anywhere I go, I was just telling God, give me back my baby, that particular baby, give me back. And I just, fell in love with the whole stuff. And automatically, I just felt, why don't we just have our last baby and then get over this whole thing with, And that was what made me so desperate, on the fact that I just didn't want to wait for my body to do the magic. I'm like, no, I can't wait. They said the chances of me not ovulating on my first period is very high, so I think I need to assist myself. And I went ahead and got myself a Clomid. Side effects are what I'm going to share with you guys. So I made a note of them in my iPhone, and I'm just gonna, because it's been a while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and read them from my phone. Okay. So guys, I started my Clomid on cycle day 2 to 6, and it was I take it same time every day, and I think it was every morning. Yeah, that's when I do take it every day. And then it was for 5 days. Yes, it was for 5 days. Cycle day 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 5 days. So it was for 5 days. And the first day, nothing serious really. It was just I had a very serious migraine. Like the headache was mad. I really didn't expect it because I thought the first day you won't get anything. The first day I had a very serious headache, and then I was like, okay, it's gonna go away. Then I went to wash the dishes, and while I was washing the dishes, I felt a very strong, sharp stabbing pain on my pelvis. I couldn't stand. Like I can't explain that feeling. Like I literally couldn't stand from the moment I felt that pain, and it lasted for I think about 20 to 30 seconds. Like I was like ow, because from where I was standing while doing my dishes, I was like ow, 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 ow. That was literally the best way I felt I could hold the pain because my husband wasn't home and I was home alone with the kids. So I there's no way I would just sit down on the floor because I am having that much pain, or rush down to the living room and sit down. But I just continued standing there and I was just grumbling like ow, ow, ow. Why I was, having that amount of pain on my pelvis. And then after that it stopped and I was like, oh, that was quite a pain. And I started wondering if it was normal to have that amount of pain, but I don't know why. And then the second day I had I had headache, and I started having those hot flashes, headache, and blur vision, especially blur vision. Like I could literally see things double. Yes, I remember going out. I looked at the time, and it was about I think it was somewhere between 12. But looking at the but looking at the time, I was seeing something else, and then I felt, oh my god, I'm late from where I was going to, and then pam, I rushed out. I carried the keys, and then only for me to be like halfway down, close to where I was going to, and I looked at the time to make sure I was there on time, and I wasn't even close. And I was like, okay, so now I have started seeing double and seeing things incorrectly. All right, but I've already started it in the morning and I can go back. So I think I just have to bear it and keep pushing on. And on the third day, it was just a normal day, there was no headache. There was no headache, and there was no pain, nothing, just that I was always hot. I was always sweaty, like I was always sweaty, like a lot, like always hot during the day, not even at night. On the normal weather, I'm like always feeling hot and drinking water. On the third day, that was literally like there was nothing serious, just for the fact that I was always sweaty and hot. And then on the fourth day, it was just a normal day, not feeling hot, no headache, no blurry vision, no hot flashes, no nothing. And then on the fifth day, I had like a slight headache, and I think that was it. And a little, yeah, I think I had like a slight headache and a little bit of blur vision, but I was at home, so it wasn't nothing serious. But I, like go crazy about like I did on the second day. So it was nothing serious. Long story short, after that, I started tracking. I think on the eighth day, because normally they say when you finish your last Clomid, you're not supposed to start tracking ovulation the next day. No, you're going to get a false positive. So you ought to start tracking for ovulation 2 days after your last Clomid, 3 days after. So I started tracking 2 days after my last Clomid. And then I always have or gets, I always get negative, and that is more reason why I didn't vlog, I didn't record it, even though I did want to, because I just felt okay, it wasn't time, and it was very, very much still early because I started tracking from on the 8th, and they said I was supposed to ovulate on the 20th. So I was like, okay, maybe it's still too early. That is why I'm having all this negative. But at the end of the day, there's no harm in trying, you know. So I didn't give up on myself. I kept tracking, and I kept having this faint negative, yeah, it's faint negative, right? Or faint positive. It's like this negative, but there's a very faint line attached with it. And then you think maybe it's a positive, but it's very faint. So that's what I was literally getting from 2 days after my last Clomid. That's literally what I started getting. And I was like, okay, maybe it's because my ovulation is too far. Probably when I'm close, I will start having like, slight positive, a dark line, what is it, a bit of a darker line, like, okay, I'm close. But I never really did got anything. And then on cycle day 15, you're supposed to ovulate if you want to ovulate on cycle day 14, even though the app is saying I was going to ovulate on the 20th. But normally I should be fine enough to ovulate on the 14th, right? So I told myself, if it gets to 16, 17 and still nothing, who knows? I'll just let go. And then on cycle day 15, I did it in the morning and it was negative. And then I was on phone with my sister. And then I started having this sharp pain. Guys, you don't want to imagine it. The pain was killing. It was too much. And then the next minute I felt wet. Like I literally peed on myself. Sorry everyone, TMI, okay? I'm sorry, TMI. And then I rushed to the bathroom and I checked, and my undies were literally wet somehow. Like I peed on myself, even though I know I didn't pee. I was like, okay, what could this mean? And why am I having this much pain? Like my ovaries was literally killing me, my pelvic area, my waist down, like, oh. And then I was like, okay, I took a test. It was negative as of that morning. And then I just lost hope. Why am I having this pain and everything is always coming back negative? And then in the evening, at about 5, I was like, okay, let me try again. Guys, when I tried it, I got a straight 2 dark lines and a smiley face. Because a smiley face shows that you're close to ovulation, I think. And a blinking smiley face, I think, shows that you're at your peak. Also, it's been a while. Sorry, I don't want to know. It's been a while, so I really can't put the whole stuff in my head that much. So I think a blinky smiley face shows you're at your peak. Yeah, you're at your peak. So I saw a blinking smiley face. I was shocked to my bones. No, I think I'm seeing double. Or at about 6 a.m. I did another one. The same thing. I was like, no. Maybe the stick has problem. I think the stick has problem. And then I went back at about 10 a.m. I tried it. Still the same thing. I was shocked. And the worst was that I was stressed out already. But then again, I was shocked. And that was on day 15. And this said I was supposed to have my my ovulation on the 20th. I don't know if you can see that. On the 20th, I was supposed to seal my stuff on the 20th, but I got it on the 15th. And that was about how many days to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I think 5, 6 days to. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 5 days to when I was supposed to see it. When I saw that, I was like, okay, fine. And then I woke my husband. I was like, because then we were not baby dancing, even with all the negative now. So I woke him up and I was like, let's baby dance, because my stick is giving me the blicky smiley face, and we're gonna try it today, we're gonna try it tomorrow, and then next. And he was like, okay. And then we baby danced. And then the next day, I did it again, and I still got the face, and my lines were very dark. I have a book. I don't want this video to be too long. I don't know how to track. So my first time tracking was nothing, like literally nothing to write home about. So the next day, which was on day cycle day 16th, I tried it, and it was still the same, and I had two positive 2 lines showing positive, right? Two dark lines, and my clear blue was still giving me the blinky smiley face. And that was the second day. I thought I was going to baby dance that day, but I was so tired. I slept off. My husband slept off. The third day, which was cycle day 17, I was like, let me try. Guess what? I got a negative, a straight blank negative. And then when I tried with the clear blue, it gave me the cycle, the cycle stuff that shows you're not ovulating. And I was like, my ovulation lasted only for 2 days, not even up to 2 days. Because on second day 15, remember, I got a negative. It was in the evening, I got a positive, and then the next morning. So it was just 1.5 day. Let me put it that way. That was when I got that was how long my ovulation lasted. And I was like, wow. I thought it's supposed to stay 3 days now, but on the 17th, I got straight blank negative. 17, 18, 19. All right. On the 20 that this app gave me, I was like, okay, let's see what happens. But that was it. I started tracking. I kept tracking till on the 30. I kept tracking because I needed to be sure I wasn't missing out on anything, because I checked Google. I know that is not the best place to check. Always listen sometimes to your doctor, even though they are not 100%. And Google said, yes, it's possible to ovulate twice in a month. And I saw other women on YouTube that said they ovulated twice. So I'm like, okay, maybe I got a false positive within those 2 days, cycle day 15 and 16. So maybe I should still wait for this 20 and, get a positive. Guys, I never got a positive ever. Ever. I didn't get a positive from after those 2 days. Every other thing came back negative, 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 negative. All throughout this 1 week that I was supposed to ovulate, everything came back negative. And then at the ending of the month, I started having a smiley face again. And I was like, okay, I think something is wrong. I didn't get a positive when this app said I was going to get a positive. Almost 2 weeks, I'm getting a positive. That was when I knew something else was up. So, guys, if you want to know what was up, subscribe. Subscribe, because I don't want this video to be too long, giving you guys all this gist. If I put it on in this video, it's going to be just too long. So, I'm going to make another video for what happened and why I was getting a positive, another smiley face, blicky smiley face. So guys, I think I'm going to stop this video here. I'm having fun gisting with you guys, like I feel relaxed. And if you want to hear the second side of the story, guys, subscribe, like this video, please like and comment. It really does help our channels, because I really don't want this video to be too long, so I'm going to complete the gist, to give you guys the gist in another video. I hope you like this video, and I hope you took one or two out from this video, because watching other people's video from when I was doing my research, I did take out one or two, because it did help me on the fact that, okay, the Clomid can actually cause you pain. It can actually not cause you pain. Sometimes you might have the side effects, sometimes you might not, and you might completely just not have it at all, or even do have it and worse. So yeah, I hope I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope to see you in my next video. And I know you're going to like that gist, because you're going to need it. Okay, so guys, thanks for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.